Yo, it's Nathan Selove from Oakcroft Films with another edition of Autism Actually Speaking. So today we are going to dispel some myths about autism, dating, and sexuality. So as some of you might know, my mother's a therapist who specializes in the psychology of human sexuality and how it relates to autism. Now, one question that we've gotten with regard to her area of expertise is, why would you study that? Autistics don't have sex. Okay, first off, yes we do. Just trust me on this one. And second off, autism is a genetic trait. So if autistics don't have sex or have romantic relationships, then where do we come from? Yes, we have romantic relationships. However, it might not seem that way sometimes because the media and entertainment very poorly represent it. In the very few cases that they do have autistic characters in movies or on TV, they often conflate autism with asexuality. Now, there are plenty of autistics who are asexual, and there's also plenty of asexuals who are not autistic. But when it comes to sexuality or romance, autistics have no role model, or representation for that matter. Now I'd just like to take a few minutes to dispel some myths. The first myth is that we do not feel romantic attraction. Yes, we do. Like I said, the difference is that many autistics show it differently. We may exhibit behaviors that other people just don't understand, or we may express our interests in a way that potential partners have trouble recognizing. The second myth is that autistics can't have healthy relationships. Now, I'm not going to lie and say that autism doesn't cause problems when it comes to dating, but every relationship has challenges, whether it be autistics or neurotypicals. What's important is that both parties are committed enough to each other in order to work past those difficulties. Myth number 3, if you date an autistic, you're a settler. Okay, first off, once you go autistic, you never go back. And second off, autistics tend to be more honest. They tend to celebrate authenticity and reject conformity. And we tend to be smarter than neurotypicals. Just kidding. Kind of. These are all traits that could reasonably be very desirable in a relationship. We can't allow these myths and stereotypes to dictate our judgment of autistic people. I'll say it again like I said it before. You met one autistic, you met one autistic. Dating an autistic is not impossible. It's not even improbable. And it shouldn't be thought of as undesirable. It's time to end the stigma. I am an autistic, and I have been in relationships. I've experienced love. I've experienced heartbreak. I've experienced intimacy. And so have many autistics. It's not a phase. It's not a phenomenon. It's life. And we shouldn't treat people who date autistics as some kind of hero. Relationships are built on mutual respect for each other's unique life experiences. And sometimes the more different those experiences are, the richer the connection. If you have any questions or topics you'd like addressed, please leave them in the comments below, or message me on my Facebook, also linked below. And remember, if the morning after the first sleepover you had with your girlfriend involved you looking at her and saying, "You know, I was listening to you snore last night, and I think you might have sleep apnea," yeah, you might be autistic.